Kate Middleton's fierce explanation for staying away from key events with William. After receiving a cancer diagnosis earlier this year, Kate Middleton has been more reserved when it comes to attending public events. However, the fact that she was not seen at the World Cup to show her support for the England squad was not the only reason she was absent. During the time that she is receiving treatment, the Princess of Wales has been absent from the public eye and has only been seen at a few significant occasions over the course of the past few months. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. In order to show his support for the England squad while they were playing in Germany, Prince William travelled by himself, without his wife. On the other hand, this is not the sole reason for her absence. She has a long-standing tradition of avoiding football due to her commitment to another English sport. Due to the fact that Kate is the patron of English rugby, a position that was once held by Prince Harry, it would be inappropriate for her to publicly demonstrate her support for English football under these circumstances. The sport of football is commonly referred to as William's thing due to the fact that he is the president of the Football Association and is committed to both England and his favourite team, Aston Villa. An explanation of the Prince's allegiance to the Birmingham team was provided to Gary Lineker, a presenter for the BBC in the year 2015. This may seem like an odd choice for the Prince. In his words, "A long time ago, while I was in school, I became quite interested in football. Because every single one of my pals was a supporter of either Chelsea or Manchester United, I didn't really want to follow a team that was just like any other. Having a team that was more in the middle of the table and could provide me with more emotional rollercoaster moments was something I desired." The history of Aston Villa has always been very impressive. The following is an excerpt from his statement: "I have friends who are fans of Aston Villa, and one of the first FA Cup games I went to was Bolton vs Aston Villa back in the year 2000. Unfortunately, Villa ended up losing to Chelsea in the end. I was seated with all of the Brummie supporters and had a wonderful day. I wore my red beanie and sat with all of the fans. It was a beautiful experience. The atmosphere, the companionship, and the fact that I had the distinct impression that there was something I could identify with were all factors." Fans were thrown into a frenzy when Kate appeared on the enormous screen in the stadium during the Rugby World Cup in the previous year, despite the fact that she has only made a few official public appearances this year. When the princess's face revealed, she appeared to be just as surprised as the rest of the crowd. However, she smiled and expressed her delight at the response she received from the throng. The princess was clothed in all white. There was a clip of the event that was published to TikTok, and one royal admirer who was gushing over it said in the comments section, "The look, the hair, the crowd, everything. Children all around the kingdom, including the royal children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, are returning to school now that the summer vacations have officially come to an end." During the past few weeks, the Middleton family has been taking pleasure in a relaxing vacation at their Norfolk home, Anmore Hall, as well as at Balmoral. This is in addition to the involvement of their parents, Prince William and Kate Middleton. But as it draws to a close, the Princess of Wales will be experiencing conflicted feelings regarding new term plans for her 3 children in the midst of her treatment for cancer, according to Jenny Bond, a former royal correspondent of the BBC television network. In an interview with OK, she believes that, similar to the majority of mothers, Catherine would experience a range of emotions at the conclusion of the school break. In the past several weeks, it must have been difficult for her to keep 3 children entertained on a daily basis, especially considering that she must still be experiencing the after-effects of her cancer treatment on some days. However, in the few photographs that we have seen, she and William appear to be in a state of complete relaxation. I have no doubt that they have spent a great deal of time together as a family in Norfolk and Balmoral. Kate, who is 42 years old, will have some time to rest as George, who is 11 years old, Charlotte, who is 9 years old, and Louis, who is 6 years old, get back into a healthy routine. At this point, it is time to resume the early morning routine of putting on school uniforms, packing bags, doing schoolwork, and making the commute to school. She notes that it will provide Catherine with the ability to continue the work that she has been doing behind the scenes on the campaign and projects that are very important to her. Additionally, it will provide her with the chance to relax peacefully when she needs it without feeling guilty about the fact that she is not with the children. The news that Kate had been diagnosed with cancer was initially shared with the world in the month of March. In a video that was filled with emotion, she disclosed that, after undergoing abdominal surgery in January, additional testing confirmed the presence of cancer and that she was currently undergoing preventative chemotherapy. Fans were thrilled when she made public appearances at occasions such as Trooping the Colour and Wimbledon, despite the fact that she had temporarily removed herself from the public eye in order to facilitate her recovery at home. At this point, Jenny expresses her wish that Kate does not experience any feelings of guilt for taking some time off. I have the utmost confidence that she is not experiencing any feelings of remorse regarding her extended hiatus from the public scene. She says, I hope she realizes that the vast majority of the public perfectly understands that she needs time and privacy to restore her strength. I hope she realizes this. The announcement comes after Kate and her husband William, who is 42 years old, took a quick break from their summer getaway in order to show their support for the Paralympic team representing Great Britain in advance of the opening ceremony on Wednesday, August 28. They expressed their excitement by writing, looking forward to one more week of amazing sport. I want to wish our competitors competing at the Paralympics of Great Britain and everyone else all the best of luck at the Paris 2024 Games. Although it was understandable that the princess, who was 42 years old at the time, had taken a break from her royal engagements in order to recuperate, she managed to win back the hearts of her family by joining them on the balcony. During the course of this significant event, video footage surfaced showing Kate lovingly removing Charlotte's long hair from her shoulder. The following observation was made by a user on social media: Charlotte is attempting to wear her hair in front. What followed was a sequence of moments that were captured on camera that featured Kate tenderly placing her daughter's tresses behind her shoulders. This prompted comments from a large number of followers who considered it to be really relevant and endearing. The troubles that Princess Charlotte is having with her hair are being closely related to by her fans, as evidenced by the fact that one of them said, "This is literally me all the time and my mom just puts it back." The same Charlotte was mentioned by another,